Have you ever made a purchasing decision that you regretted immediately? Because I have. And it has nothing to do with my recent purchase of all these Mario DVDs. And Zelda. The collector's edition. My favorite of these, and the one we're going to be talking about today, is Super Mario Bros. Mario's Movie Madness. It's a DVD that is based on tons of different movies. It's just spoof, you know? Just Star Wars. Let's replace Luke Skywalker with Mario Skywalker because we're original. But before we get into it, I'd like to tell you about this new exciting ability you could gain to watch this show online, and many more. And earn yourself some pocket money on the way.
It's this excellent service called Swagbucks. Once you've signed up, you can earn dosh easily. Taking surveys, watching videos, playing games, or even checking out sweet deals and offers elsewhere through it. Like right now, through Swagbucks, if you sign up to Hulu, you can earn yourself $15. And you can watch all the Super Mario Bros. Super Show you want. It's the pasta-perfect pepperoncini Polini Paisanos.
I'm just throwing P words together at this point, but it's a really good show. And they got lots of other stuff too.
I've used Swagbucks plenty in the past. It's been around for quite a while, and I used that money for GameStop and Amazon gift cards.
And do you know what they have on Amazon? Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon DVDs. And pretty much everything else, but Sonic DVDs.
Click the link at the top of the description and start earning now. And a huge thank you to Swagbucks for sponsoring this video.
So, let's get going, shall we?
So the episode starts and Mario and the gang are all in space. Yes, suddenly, out of nowhere, in the whole canon of Mario at this point, Mario has never been in space. What is going on? Mario and the gang find themselves in an apparent intergalactic space battle that has apparently been going on for some time. Why we never heard of this before? Who knows? Darth Koopa, yeah, and his clone Koopas, yeah, take over the Mario gang's ship. Also, instead of a Death Star, it's a Death Faucet. Ooh, nothing quite as terrifying as a faucet.
No, seriously, we're only 2 minutes into the first episode that we're talking about today, and I'm already questioning the sanity of this show's writers.
Also, instead of guns, everybody gets a lightsaber. And they are plunger-shaped, because of course they are. As you will find out, everything in the show is either pasta or plumbing related. So the Marios get captured by being frozen a la Han Solo, though their pose somehow changes pre- and post-cut. And Darth Koopa threatens to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom homeworld, or home globe, by shooting it with a giant, and I mean giant, Birdo egg.
Like, I guess that's possible? If you shot 3 moon-sized anythings at a planet, the gravitational change alone would be enough to essentially end all life on it, thus destroying it. But it wouldn't happen like this. The science just isn't there.
Also, enjoy this clip.
16 minutes and counting, Darth Cooper, sir!
Yep, can't you read? 16 minutes. Flat. But thankfully, they escape through a garbage disposal. And I must say, Luigi, you selfish salami.
But I was saving these for our next picnic lunch.
Wanting to preserve your silverware over the lives of you and your comrades? But thankfully, it works out. But not how one would think. Nothing jammed, he just kinda threw them like, oh, goodbye. Now they're down there. Oh, says the garbage disposal, I'd better stop functioning and protect the silverware. I love this show.
I need to rethink some life choices.
Then Princess Toadstool introduces them to
Obi-Wan Toady?
Someone
who gives them ships that they can use to destroy the Death Faucet. The ships are made of pipes, and the TIE fighters are chickens. Chickens. I don't see the correlation here. Also, after the ship gets destroyed, Darth Koopa escapes on an inflatable lifeboat. And with that, I think I'm done with this episode. The science just isn't there.
But it does beg the question, if Mario is filling the role of Luke Skywalker here, and King Koopa is Darth Vader, does that mean... Well, it wouldn't be the worst theory.
Just like the last episode, this one kinda just throws us into a situation. Mario and the gang are running from Robo-Koopa. Going into this episode, I get that since the DVD is about Mario's movie madness, this episode's title was a play on RoboCop. I mean, RoboCop, Robo-Koopa, you know? But now, King Koopa is just in a robot suit, and that's the plot. Also, this episode has more errors than I've ever seen in an episode of anything that I have sat down and watched wholly. First off, Mario's log number is 2001, which just so happens to be the same as the last episode. All of the other episodes have normal, completely different log entries, so what gives?
Plumber's log number 2001. Wait. Plumber's log number 2001.
Also, animation errors. Also, this is Bunsen. Like a Bunsen burner. Get it? Because she's hot. I mean, those pasta pillows, and the heart, and the hips. There's a reason the genius scientist Dr. Nerdnick made her a screw. So they run and get captured, and escape, and then run some more. Jeez. And Dr. Nerdnick decides to help by building the brothers a Gurren Lagann-style mech suit.
And Toad is there, and he wants to make sure everyone in the house, while the show is playing in the child's room, is aware of Toad's existence.
Mighty mushroom of might!
Toad is an attention whore.
This results in a mech battle between Robo-Koopa and the brothers' new Pluminator, featuring all sorts of high-tech weaponry and defense systems, like laser blasters, plungers, heat-seeking rockets, and my personal favorite, Luigi reaching up with scissors. But alas, it is not enough, and their machine breaks. Also, the animators forgot that Luigi's face was in the mech, but Luigi is also out here, so that's a little weird. In the end, though, Dr. Nerdnick fools Robo-Koopa into pressing the eject button, and the day is saved. This just in, James Blonde, spy extraordinaire, faithful protector of Spyland, has been turned into stone. Oh, what is a princess to do? Obviously call in the plumbers. And also, how many secrets does Princess Toadstool keep to herself? She has an entire land that is just spies under her kingdom, and she knows multiple secret base locations. How many more deep government secrets are within the confines of her cranium? And despite all this power, she still chooses the plumbers. Probably just because they work for free.
I mean, I'd do it too.
And spy movies aren't spy movies without their spy gadgets. First up, a radio pipe wrench that Luigi mistakes for a hammer. Explosive drain cleaners for those hard-to-bust clogs. An atomic screwdriver capable of screwing you over with cancer. And finally, a laser drill in the shape of a gun.
That he never even uses, I just realized.
And what spy is complete without a spy car? Or truck, a plumbing truck to be exact.
Now, there must be something that I'm really not seeing here, because there's nothing on that truck that seems to immediately exclaim plumber's truck. Yet somehow Luigi and Bowser both knew just instantly. Is there something I'm missing, and that have been missing for the last 40 years of however long plumber trucks have existed? I'm missing something.
So Coopfinger is at it again and steals
999 zillion, billion, billion, million, and one. Is that all?
from Fort Hogs. He does this by using his normal technique of using a potion. You know, the ones from Mario Bros. 2 that creates doors. It's actually fairly common, he does this all the time. But unlike every single other instance of him using a potion and creating a door or escape route, this time he just chucks a normal, everyday bomb. Straight up, just a bomb, even though he still says it's a potion.
Magic potion!
Once he gets his cash, the brothers are chasing after him with their plumbing truck's unique gadgets. We got water jets that would definitely not work, because the science isn't there. And next is bulletproof glass and plunger headlight guns. Oh, and another water jet spout to spray a bird.
Coop finger to Birdo! Nab those eggplant-eating idiots!
Yep. Birdos have always been dragons, don't you know?
Now, with the heist complete and the plumbers captured, Coopfinger and his insanely buff allies strap Mario onto the iconic laser table. Coopfinger...
Oh, hey, look, it's Sonic the Hedge! Hey, I'm your biggest fan! Like, I got, 4 of your DVDs.
Stop!
Instead of using the lasers that are like 10 feet away, has his assistant spin the Wheel of Doom, and they end up sending them to the Tunnel of Doom. A lot of doom in here. Down the Doom Tunnel they find the most ferocious beast they have ever encountered. It's a lone Goomba.
People are gonna lose sleep over this.
For some unknown reason, this causes the brothers to panic. A new low for the brothers. They then even run across the heads of piranha plants perfectly to escape from the wrath of the Goomba.
Now I did not see that one coming.
With his quick thinking, Mario then combines his rope squirt gun with a plunger and, well, yeah, easy solution. Why would you even have a rope gun without a grappling hook in the first place? Like, oh yep, I'm just gonna dispense some rope here real quick, Luigi. Stand back.
Bye.
Well, back in the Tower of Unstabilitude, we are now shown the greatest theatrical display of the best choreography I've ever seen. We see Mauser play the part of Oddjob, and he throws his hat while Luigi gets those radio hits in. All the while, Mario is playing baseball with a radioactive stick. After Oddjob single-handedly takes out everyone, he is displaced with a terminal case of cancer at Mario's hands. And Coopfinger gets away.
So once again, the day was saved, thanks to the valiant efforts of the Powerpuff Plumbers. And by the day, I mean James Blonde was saved. In the end, though, I think this is my favorite episode on this whole disc, just because Toad isn't in it. You don't even realize Toad isn't there until the episode's over. It's beautiful.
We've seen Mario as many things, but a Tomb Raider, that is a rather odd job. Deep in the Somewhere jungle, the Plumbers and the Koopa gang are hunting for the lost Ark. You're a mushroom. Mario and the gang find a faceless... faceless Indiana Joe... Oh. Just Joe. Not Jones. And he's faceless.
I don't even know why he's faceless. He has an eye for one frame. You gotta really look for it. But after further research, let me pull that up. I'm so glad that I just have a utility belt with my tablet on it at all times. Here we go. So after further research, it turns out he did have a face, and it was originally fully animated, but they accidentally sent the finished... When they meant to send the finished episode, they accidentally sent the non-finished one. So they did all that work, and it didn't actually make it. How you make that big of a mistake, I don't know. And apparently they just animate the faces of the third-party one-time characters last, because there's no other editing mistakes in the whole show. It's just his face. It's so weird.
So this faceless man also happens to have a Koopa phobia, so therefore he's never gone inside of the cave where the treasure is located.
Fun fact! There were no Koopas in the cave the entire time.
And Toad won't stop!
Boy, did you ever have one of those days? Trouble City dudes, look!
Von Koopa wants the treasure too, so that he can wish for a castle made out of gold.
I doubt a castle of gold would even be feasible, though. It would probably collapse under its own weight, so I don't know what Von Koopa is trying to get at here. The science isn't there.
I think my favorite part of this episode is that the bad guys all use guns that are actually just snakes that shoot bullets.
Like, at first I thought, what are they gonna do? Just, hey, if you come any closer, I'm gonna squeeze this small reptile, and I'll blame it on yous, I swears it. Don't you come closer. Okay. You can tell he's in pain because of his expression.
Oh, and side note, Indy is a babysitter who leaves 3 toddlers in his swamp hut unattended. And there's also this guy, but let's not talk about that. Instead, let's go on to the next episode because Mario used his free wish for pasta. Not even like a fancy pasta or anything, just plain pasta with no sauce. That must be so dry, you heathen. Waste of a wish. But thankfully, the next episode ties in perfectly with this one. This tasty treat of an episode starts off with Koopa stealing every single drop of pasta sauce in all of Carland. Why? Well, to sell it back to them, of course. After a rather interesting altercation with the Koopa police and a sassy Bomb-Omb, Koopa and his gang of toilet and trash can Koopa carts attack the last stronghold of the Rebel Alliance, where Princess Toadstool has rallied her forces and eggplants, along with some bok choy.
You know, I get that their carts are made out of trash cans and toilets, but I'm pretty sure porcelain can withstand the impact power of bok choy. The science just isn't there.
Just like the movie Road Warrior, our hero arrives and drives off the ruthless gang of Koopas. After a good pounding, the princess decides to retreat and go on the run with the last of the pasta sauce in a conveniently large ketchup bottle semi-truck. Luigi is the eyes in the sky of this operation, even though they already have perfectly capable pilots right here.
Show Luigi how to fly!
Like really, just, you have pilots.
Show Luigi how to fly!
Luigi's never flown anything.
Show Luigi how to fly!
Oh my word, plot, armor, skills. Luigi's the next Mary Sue. Luigi learns, though, and starts taking the lives of the racers, each one earning himself a sticker proving that he's killed someone, just like the movie. Also, these Troopas are so stupid. At one point, this happens. Like, he just gets it handed back and he jumps off with it. Like, what? Dude, nah. Either throw the bomb away or leave the bomb and you jump off. Don't take it with you, that's how you die. Also, Luigi counts that as one of his kills, even though it was obviously himself that did it. His kill count is at 3, but I'm pretty sure we all count Thunderbirdo as a few, so I'll give him 5, for the most kill counts in this episode.
And you thought that Luigi was kinda dark in Mario Kart 8, didn't ya?
After the Koopa State Troopers are defeated by bombs the gang just so happened upon, we are left with the final showdown between King Koopa and the Toad Warrior.
Oh god, I left this detail out for a reason. So, Toad is the hero of this episode and the main character. And you know what that means.
By the power of the shining star, I am the
Just stop making noise! In the end, Koopa falls into a very large gorge, and Mario drinks a few gallons of pasta sauce.
Also, I just realized something.
This show is supposed to have a live-action segment in between the episodes.
But this DVD doesn't have them! What the heck?
Well, at least Hulu does. And with Swag Bucks, you can earn $15 for signing up to Hulu through them. Link in the description. So that's the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments and I might do more like it. And until next time, you just keep on staying awesome. And this is Lockstin, signing off. And desperately in need of a better catchphrase. What is going on? Mario and the gang find themselves in an apparent intergalactic space battle that has apparently been going on for some time. Why we never heard of this before? Who knows? Darth Koopa, yeah, and his clone Koopas, yeah, take over the Mario gang's ship. Also, instead of a Death Star, it's a Death Faucet. Ooh, nothing quite as terrifying as a faucet.
No, seriously, we're only 2 minutes into the first episode that we're talking about today, and I'm already questioning the sanity of...
Once you've signed up, you can earn Dosh easily. Taking surveys, watching videos, playing games, or even checking out sweet deals and offers elsewhere through it. Like right now, through Swag Bucks, if you sign up to Hulu, you can earn yourself $15. And you can watch all the Super Mario Bros. Super Show you want. It's the pasta-perfect pepperoncini Polini Paisanos...
I'm just throwing P words together at this point, but it's a really good show. And they got lots of other stuff too.
I've used Swag Bucks plenty in the past. It's been around for quite a while, and I used that money for GameStop and...
With Mario Skywalker because we're original. But before we get into it, I'd like to tell you about this new exciting ability you could gain to watch this show online, and many more. And earn yourself some pocket money on the way.
It's this excellent service called Swag Bucks, Amazon gift cards.
And do you know what they have on Amazon? Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon DVDs. And pretty much everything else, but Sonic DVDs.
Click the link at the top of the description and start earning now. And a huge thank you to Swag Bucks for sponsoring this video.
So, let's get going, shall we?
So the episode starts, and Mario and the gang are all in space. Yes, suddenly, out of nowhere, in the whole canon of Mario at this point, Mario has never been in space.
Have you ever made a purchasing decision that you regretted immediately? Because I have. And it has nothing to do with my recent purchase of all these Mario DVDs. And Zelda. The Collector's Edition. My favorite of these, and the one we're going to be talking about today, is Super Mario Bros. Mario's Movie Madness. It's a DVD that is based on tons of different movies. It's just a spoof, you know? Just Star Wars. Let's replace Luke Skywalker